What you're looking at is Spearmint, okay? And one thing that we're going to do, I guess, is I can start doing these videos on what I'm actually doing. Okay, right now where I'm at, everything's almost fixing to die that's pretty much seasonal. So, old timers used to have a bunch of herbs, different ones, peppermint, mint, and next to my parents' house or where I grew up, out in the ditch, there was some out there. I went out there and looked today, and there was some, what you just saw. So what I do is I harvest it, okay, for the force inside of it that comes from up there that is going to represent being feminine, which would be the gender. The ruler of Spearmint is going to be Venus. And the elemental beings, is going to be water. Okay? You have fire, air, water, and earth. When it comes to this, where did it go? Oh no. Well, we know about the, here it is, it's right here. Saturn. If you're watching this and you're kind of confused and you're pulled in through what we were just talking about with the life form of Spearmint, just listen. Okay, your true evolution, we're using words that have no meaning whatsoever, is Saturn first, and then Sun, and then Moon, and then Earth is where we are. Okay, Saturn's going to represent fire. Okay, from here to the Sun, it's going to be air, and then from there to there, it's going to be water, and then we have Earth. So fire, air, water, earth. So what you have is you have these elements, these 4 elements right here represent this symbol that's on all of the churches in a hidden way. They're in schools, they're on billboards, it was on the housing, the older housing in the middle of the 1900s, some of the newer ones now, in the richer neighborhoods, they're still putting them in there, rubbing it in your face, because it represents the 4 elements. This does. And the way I learned it was fire, earth, air, water, that has to do with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. Because I'm Sagittarius, I'm a fire sign. Okay? Look, the whole thing is this. It's hard to look into things that you've never seen, because by the time the brain gets to a certain point, there's nothing. It's just, hey, Google, that's it. So if you can cross that bridge and just listen. And some of y'all that know something in the art of awakening our spirit and true soul, we ain't teaching, we're awakening what's been hidden, the art of it. We don't call nothing learning and teaching. We're in an art of unlocking. That's what we're doing. Jupiter popped out between the sun and the Saturn, and then Mars popped out between the sun and the moon. Okay? And the whole time all this was going on, right here before we get down to Earth right here, the 12 constellations were there. So through this is how we were put together through the elements. One evidence is being the spearmint. Okay? So what I do is this. I'm extracting ancient wisdom. This goes back to the beginning. It does. In a very elementary school, elemental beings, little Ahrimanic elemental beings, 12 grades, 12 constellations. the pupil, which would be the sun going through the 12 constellations, even though the children don't know shit about the 12 constellations. They don't know nothing. And the reason I'm saying that is this, is I soak this spearmint, which represent this, even though Venus is a small fry, still a big boy. Okay? So what I'm doing is I'm extracting physical elemental beings. That plant, that herb is a medium. Okay? Do you not see that? The same way. All right, here's a TV. And here's a dummy. And then here's the Black Path Magicians. Here in their little cool shit. Yee. So they put it into there, and then it goes into there. While Matt what do you put? I'm going to put being, which would be up there, the zodiac, beings. Alright, you got two different kinds of magic right here. You got white and black magic. Okay? The same way that the Black Path Magicians create all this bullshit that goes into here. That's a medium, and then it goes into there, and then they control the host. They're a host. G, Freemasonry, ghost. They're the ghost. They are. They go to these they go to their rooms and get groomed through this. G again. And then ED at the end is Ed. Take room off. There's GED. It doesn't matter. They're all being groomed in the rooms through this ideology, which is Black Path Magic. Matt is doing this. He's right here. Okay? All these Venus, okay? The main component in Spearmint is Venus, as we know, is from the zodiac, which represents beings. Being represents true archangeli. People don't understand what I'm saying that. The same way this represents high demonic fucking physical dummies that create the bullshit to put into here is the same way that what created everything around you is putting it into the spearmint right here. And then I'm going out there and extracting what's up there. And now I'll let it sit there and bleed out. I like using that word. All the properties. You understand? So Venus's forces that's within that spearmint is being extracted. So I'll have probably 3 gallons of it. Okay? And remember, she represents water, the moon, and feminine. So what that means is you have fire, earth, air, and water. Okay, so we've hit a water one. So peppermint would be Mercury, masculine, and the sun is ruler. I don't even want to get into all of it because, see, the whole point is each day you need to get in you the four of the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. You understand? So today we're learning about spearmint, okay, which is going to be what? It's going to be water, okay, like beets. Beets it's Saturn, but it's water. See, you got to learn the different elements to where you get fire, earth, air, and water within you. And then you've got to learn the different ones that are ruled by Saturn, the sun, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury. So the same way that the goy that we've talked about go to these buffets and consume all this stuff, it has no meaning behind it except for selfishness. And that's it. To devour the spirit. They're eating the spirit. So if we consume, and I pour it in the bathtub and then I just soak in it, I'm sitting there soaking in Venus. And if I can use my imagination that hasn't been corrupted through AI, then I can be in a portal in water, because that's what that is. You're a water being. And nobody teaches you that at all. You're just, these goy don't know. They're not human. To the average person watching this, they are so dumb, but yet they could be worth millions of this fake money that's not real. It's not real. Their blood has been programmed through images, fake sounds, tones, chemicals, fucking rappers that are bright from the day they were put into this world. And they have been guided through their blood. That's where the soul is. And so it's just, it's not real. We can go way back and show you. But the whole thing is I'm here and there, but I'm trying to explain to you that there's more to this world than just going to Lowe's and getting chemicals and spraying everything to kill it, and then to buy a few shrubs to make it look good when you're corrupt on the inside. And the way that you treat those life forms, let me tell you something. They design you to destroy life, so when you go, you're punished for the life forms that you destroyed in the name of looking good. Okay? And we can apply that to anything. It's some real shit. And the average person will say, he is fucking crazy. Wait till you go. But our job is to learn how to get the elements in us. Okay, we got to graduate out of the elementary mindsets of the average goy. You understand? Every one of them's now just designed for this. It's not real. It's in there. It's crazy. They'll literally argue and yell at you and cuss you and everything. It's not in there. And it's like, well, then put it that they can't. They're not real. This should get you right here, but it can't, because the average person down here, it's like, hey, it's fucking crazy. We're flying through space and everything else. No, it's not real. Think about how much the average person against me has uploaded. They cannot see that big, huge church, all those fucking colleges, they cannot see it. The 8 billion that we've talked about, that's them. They can't see true spirit because they're dark. This is a 5-year-old evidence of what the fuck they're doing. It's that easy. Telekinesis is moving an object without touching it, which is black magic. Telephone. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, go check the mailbox. Well, they're moving an object without touching them. And see, in the mind, it's like, that's just not, it's still fucking black magic. Like everything that the human being can think of, going back and designing these fucking towns, everything in those motherfuckers was designed to control from the day they get the sons of bitches going. What is that? Oh, that's a magazine. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Oh, well, you're going to listen to these superstars on the radio, and then you're going to want to wear what they fucking wear. And we're going to play a commercial over and over and over and over and over and over. Then you're going to go buy these chemicals and rub it all over your face because you're demons. And then you're going to have more demons, and then you're going to have more demons, and then you're going to have more demons. And then here we are, Matt. It's not fucking hard to see it. It upsets me, my spirit, because this shit takes time. You tell people, you're like, man, I got to do some shit like all day. You know, they have no respect for you. None. You're literally sitting there conjuring spirit from the outer world of true good. And they are of true hierarchical beings. And they're out, you've got a relationship with the spirit and they're eating the spirit. It's sad. It really is. You know, it's sad that they don't understand. They don't have it in them. You ask them. I mean, it's like, can you not fucking think about, like, have I been designed inside? They can't take that. That means that what's in them refuses to see the fucking truth. So, anyways, I just thought I'd change it up because it's very serious. It's important to get masculine. They listen, we're male and female. The plants are masculine and feminine. That's how the mockery is on how low we are at the pole in this fucking world. Because we're truly masculine and feminine, male and female. That's animal shit. But yet, you're crazy. And then you're taught in school, like if you was growing up when I did, and there's just black, white, and brown, and Asian. That's it. So one of the four, that's me. I'm a box right there. Let me check that square Saturn box. There it is. That's a box. So in your world, our existence is in a fucking, that's me on a box. So I'm a label. So that's what I'm saying. Mind control is you fucking show them early in life that we're going to program you. You would never know what race was, what color or anything was if you wasn't fucking taught it. Ingrained in mind control. And now that box is fucking 300 of them. It's not hard to see it. The towns, we're going to start with fucking white. Okay? Seriously. Cities and inner, we're going to have white, black. But then it's so easy to see it over like 150 years. You know, you set these towns up with just fucking white. We're looking at the product of Goy. Okay? And you control each town the same way through the radio and newspapers and all that. And then you slowly fucking start from a distance overpopulating the earth again. You know, and then the same way that they're moving immigrants in everywhere, it's the same way they did human beings in the 1900s. There's so much fucking land out there. But yet what your government's going to do is move humans in with other humans instead of fucking, there's so much land over there. Let's keep everybody culture tight instead of just fucking, and it's not real. It's not fucking real, man. Why is it so hard for people to not see this? I told my dad the other day, it was 2 weeks ago, something was said, and I said, that's it. And I said, Dad, I love you. And I said, but I ain't fucking sober up to play golf and to struggle literally like I'm some crackhead. You know, like I'm trying to educate y'all on who you are and what the fuck they've done to us. And as a whole, y'all have said, fuck you, Matt. Lost everything. And that's the thing. I said, who do you think is in control in your son? I said, all those relapses y'all went through and all that chaos. Are you numb to that? Because he would have been drunk and dead. And truthfully, it's just they're every one of them around me is who I used to be. Just not with the alcohol. It's the truth too. You know, and they all justify it just like a fucking alcoholic, you know. You know, and I mean, it's just, the thing is somebody like me wasn't supposed to live, and truthfully, certain things got fucked up financially, in my strongest opinion, and that's why everybody hates me. Isn't that sad that you can see through all that shit? You know, they don't fucking judge you on what you've done. They don't judge you on anything good. They just always look at you as who you once were. And then they get worse. Because I told them around here, I said, look, almost 11 years ago, the same day started for me. So when you're in the same day every day, yeah, learning what you've been kept from, then you can see the world and their black magic impulses, and you can just get out of the TV. And then when you watch society, these dumb, goy animals, you can see them. Whatever, you can watch the impulses. They'll play out what's on TV. You understand? It doesn't matter. They're generational slaves, goy, fucking demons who are stupid fucking idiots is who they are. They have no fucking common sense. They have no sympathy, no empathy. They have no fucking structure for any goddamn respect for humanity that there is. And they have been uploaded with that shit through this. And you beg them. It's like, you take all this with you. You upload. Oh, fuck you. And that's the thing. They're all making it worse. That's why I've told them, leave me the fuck alone. And in the process, they're going to try to bury me. And it's like, I'm telling you to leave me alone, so your afterlife's not going to be 10,000 times worse than it already is right now. Do you understand that? And instead of fucking taking heed, they just fuck you. Oh, I gotta fucking go. Oh, fucking A. I love you.